it's Michelle here at Makiki 1988. Thank you for joining me for the third and final part of my Coach fall drop, which I guess this purchase would technically be a haul. And I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the reasons why I don't do hauls, because it's like, yeah, I'll go look through and see all the things that I really like, but I also know that I like to introduce things like 1 or 2, sometimes 3 items at a time if they all coordinate, but I'm a little exhausted. I've got a little bit of decision fatigue, and essentially I've already found what I know I really love in the Compass bag and in the Coachtopia Crescent bag. There is one more bag in this, and then I did get one of the new SLGs that launched on the runway. Let me get into it and show you what I'm talking about. So I typically am not a suede person. Earlier in the year, I did get my first suede bag from Marge Sherwood, and then I did get some of those beautiful Adidas Special shoes in that kind of like baby blue, cloud blue color. Love those, and I've learned to manage those well. So that got me to be brave in thinking that I would want one of the Suede Brooklyns. So I ordered this online the night of the drop, and I thought I would absolutely love it. I was a little disappointed the patchwork wasn't released in the 28. That was like my first choice. The Brooklyn is my go-to #1 bag from Coach. So while I was waiting for this bag to come, I do prefer to go to Dallas North Park, as my 2 favorite sales associates are there. So when I had the chance to go in, I saw the bag, I felt it, I put it on my shoulder, and I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be for me. Because I did not realize that the Suede Brooklyns are a little bit more slouchy and really don't stand up well on their own, especially as they've been handled and used. And I like the semi-structure of the regular Brooklyns for the reason that they do have a nice good slouch, but they're able to still stand up on their own as long as you don't weigh them down too much with chains or charms. And so while I did feel guilty about purchasing this one and knew before it even got here that I was going to return it, I'm going to return it anyway. That's why I did not remove any of the wrapping. So I'm not trying it on. It is a beautiful bag, and if you're somebody who likes suede, I'm sure you'll love this. It's just not for me. So there's that. The second item is one of those cute little Turnlock pouches that Coach had shown on the runway. And when I saw it, both on the runway and online, yes, I knew that it was small. When I ordered it, I checked the dimensions, and I think because I was delusional, I thought that it checked and was large enough to at least fit a credit card. It is not. Honestly, like, what does everybody say? You could fit some hopes and prayers in here. I look at this and I'm like, maybe some mini blunts, maybe some weed, like, that's about it. Is it adorable? Yes. Is it something that I would ever consider using as just like a bag charm? No. Maybe you could fit your keys in here. Maybe you could fit your key fob. You could fit some dollars in here. But like, I have enough of those little pouches. And so for $95, it's going back to the store. So that's the end of this haul. It was a good run. I had a lot of fun. I had some funds, as I mentioned, to kind of play with a little bit. I typically don't purchase a lot of items just to return the bulk of them. I had hoped that I was going to enjoy all those items, but such as it is, so I try to be respectful about whoever is going to get them next in maintaining the majority of the warehouse wrapping. So I hope that if you guys were vying for any of the fall drop items, that you were able to get those. I know there's been a few other things that have dropped since the initial drop last week. One of the items that I was really looking forward to is the Turnlock in graffiti. I think that was the bag that was featured on the runway. That was just super, super gorgeous and really speaks to what I think is my true aesthetic, right? Like sporty chic. And it has this beautiful tan color, which I think they're calling ochre. So I am considering trying to get my hands on that. Going into this drop, I knew that I was going to want to get either 2 variations of the 21. It was also featuring graffiti, or I would want to get 2 variations of the Turnlock. I love the Empire 21. I am very happy that I got my hands on it, and I got the black for like that kind of classy but also edgy look. But I will tell you, hands down, the twin Turnlock is my favorite bag. I think because it's just a little bit more compact, it holds like all of my filed and organized items where they're at. I love the out pockets for the ease of access, right? I can put my keys in one pocket, my small lip products, my perfume in the other. But I also like that it has those soft, flat handles. So it's just very flexible, very easy, and I'm not finding myself being so gentle with the handles because they are soft and they fall all over. The Empire 21 is also a great bag. I absolutely love it. She's not going anywhere, but I do find myself having to be a little bit more considerate about kind of how I carry her. I don't want those longer handles to get bent or ruined with time, but those are both going to be great bags, and I'm sure you'll see me feature them several times throughout the next couple of seasons, and I'm hoping to be able to continue to wear both of those all year round. So thank you for joining me for this third and final part of my haul. I hope you enjoyed the items that I featured, and I would love to hear what your opinions are about any of the items that I picked up, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments. See you in the next video.